Namaskar, I'm Devdip Purkayastha from the Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay. This is a very short video to give you an idea about the course Professor Hirwani and I'm going to launch. So welcome to watch this small introduction. This course is being offered on the NPTEL platform by IIT Bombay. And IIT Bombay, as most of you will probably know, is the top institute ranked in various surveys in India. The course is being offered by me and my co-faculty. I have had the privilege, and you can read it on the screen, of serving in global leading companies for 3 decades. Companies like Procter & Gamble, DHL, and I've served in a variety of roles, including as a CEO. After 30 years in corporate, for the last 10 years, I am with IIT Bombay, teaching, mentoring, guiding entrepreneurs, students who want to be entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurial teams. I have studied at IIT Kharagpur and IIM Kolkata and a few other places, and it is my privilege to be able to share with you through this course things that I've learned in the last 4 decades. And with me will be a very illustrious senior faculty, Professor Rajkumar Hirwani, who has had 40 years of experience in technology management, intellectual property management. He has served on various committees in India, outside India. He has headed the IP Directorate of the CSIR Lab Network. And he's also, before that, had a very illustrious academic career. So why are we offering this course? Because of 3 reasons. First, the world is changing with the advent of technology, and the rate of change is unprecedented with things like artificial intelligence, embedded system, unmanned systems, drones, robots, analytics, etc. And many surveys, including the one that you see on the screen, is saying that students need to acquire new skills for the future, and working professionals also need to reskill, upskill. And because technology is touching every aspect of our lives, the key focus in how do you manage technology, how do you commercialize technology, and how do you convert it to new products for research, commercial, or to support Indian national missions. There's a lot of focus in India to become Atmanirbhar, to become self-sufficient, and the key is to have research and technology so that we can compete with large nations like US and China. And to be clear, the technology is not necessarily the highest cutting-edge technology like semiconductors or quantum or embedded systems, unmanned system, or AI-driven healthcare analytics. It is also technology which helps our farmers, our students, our households, our consumers. So how do we use technology to make India more Atmanirbhar in creating new products which compete with global products? And if you look at the data, there's a startling data based on a Nielsen survey in 2011-12, which shows that the rate of innovation and innovative new products is very small, 0.14%. So if about 17,000 products were launched in a certain year, products were really breakthrough across various criteria identified by research is just about 0.1 to 2.2%. And therefore, our endeavor in this course is to help students and aspiring entrepreneurs and researchers and research labs and incubators and MSME, micro entrepreneurs, MSME across the country to use technology to create new products. It doesn't have to be the cutting edge products. It could also be a mass use product. But in all of these, the core skills are the same. And therefore, this is intended for a broad range of participants, including working professionals. If you are a brand manager, if you are a product manager, if you are an R&D manager in a company, how do you use technology to improve your brand, to improve your product, to improve your research, R&D outcome in that company? So we look at a broad range of participants. What are the course benefits? For each of you who participate, it will be elevating your career. It will be about getting skills and knowledge in a very, very important area of new products. As I said, be it mass or be it very high tech. Be it for 20 crore farmers, 5 crore households, or be it for that one drone design or a robotic design or quantum design. So you get the skills, you get higher corporate roles as you move on, and if you're an MSME, micro entrepreneurs, you enhance your business. What's the course design? As per NPTEL, there will be the skilling videos which you can watch, maybe a few hours a week, and then there are assignments and tests to test your understanding, to help you make sure that you have understood what you have watched in the videos, and we'll offer you a capstone project which will be aided by an AI tool, an AI tool which is customized for this project and which we have been using at IIT Bombay for the last few years since AI came into mainstream. So we'll offer free access to that through the course. The whole framework of this course is around 2 or 3 very interesting frameworks which we have been using at IIT Bombay. One is the accelerated startup discovery process, which is a stage-by-stage, a 12-stage journey for an entrepreneur to find a new business, for an MSME owner or a student to become an entrepreneur, build your business, launch new products. So there's a whole framework, and there's a book which has been published by me. And the other framework that we'll also use is called discipline innovation. There is a lot of innovation, but it takes time, it takes money, it takes research labs. And if you're not disciplined, if you don't have a structured framework, you may spend a lot of money, spend a lot of time at the lab, use up a lot of research equipment, and not really come up with an innovative new product. And the time could be in the fields, it could be in the farms, it could be in the schools if you're doing EdTech. It could be in the clinics, in the Mohalla clinics or the small clinics if you're doing MedTech. So whichever level of innovation entrepreneurship you are in, okay, these 2 frameworks, we have found it useful to train people. And you can look at the screen on the modules. The modules are all about an introduction to discipline innovation, and then we take you phase-wise through problem discovery, whether you're a researcher or a brand manager or a student or an MSME. How do you find a problem to solve, and how do you build a product or a service to solve that problem? And then how you win in the market, how do you commercially win? Parallelly, we'll also talk about translational research. If you are a faculty, if you are a research head, if you are running a lab, if you are an MTech, PhD student, if you are a brand manager, product manager, corporate manager, how do you do translational research? Research and commercialize it. How do you assess your technology? And then we'll provide you with the discipline innovation toolkit. And after this course, you can use your broader exposure for bigger, more broad roles. If you are in a company as a working professional, you can approach an incubator with a startup idea. There are 1,200, 1,300 incubators across the country. You can do follow-up courses in NPTEL, in your college, or in an MBA or any other institution. So come, join us in this course. We would love to have you in our course. We would like to assist you to grow your career. And for those of you who enroll in this course, we will see you virtually through the live sessions as we progress through the course. So good luck. Thank you for watching this video, spending your time to understand the course design. Good luck in your careers. Thank you. Namaskar.